Hello, my name is Veronica and welcome into the Learning Lab. This is a return to the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo in Chantilly, Virginia, and this time the focus is on latest and greatest card making. Come on in and let's get started. I do love making cards. I love scrapbooking and I love making cards, and this is one of the cards that we created, sponsored by Queen and Company, and as you can see, it's a shaker card. Mine's not shaken that well. It is popped up on foam, and I did not do my ribbon long enough, so I didn't have a lovely bow to open it. I had this to unwrap it, and then inside you can put your message. I almost did not do this to my card. I don't like putting holes in my cards and bringing things through, but since it was a sample that I was making, I went ahead and did it. She showed a sample that one lady did where she did her card landscape so that she could just tie it around the top part to close it instead of having to put the hole through it. Now if she'd shared that with me before we made this, I probably would have done that, because I'm just not a fan of that. I like a finished look to my cards. But this is my shaker, and it ain't shaking that much. But anyway, we used some of the stars. We used these epoxy icons, and then we also used these. Everything came ready for us in the card kit package, and so only thing we had to do was put it together. I love this twine. I have a huge spool of it. Looks just like that. So I've got a lot of that to use. Now this class came with a lot of goodies, and you know me. We got the pop-ups for the foam. They also gave us one to make a star shape. And then these are all the leftover ones for the shaker card, except I didn't do mine for happy birthday. I thought I would do mine with a 4th of July theme, but all of those pieces are left in there. And then these were the twinkle stars that came from Queen and Company to make our pop-up dimensional shaker cards. Now when we made this particular card, there was also enough in there to make this hello card by using the stickers that came out of that pack. I want to take a class that's given back, and this one did. Here is another card that we made, which was really cute, I thought. When you look at it, this is tied with a bow on the side, and so when you open it, this comes this way, and then your message is inside this way. So learn how to put that together, and that was a lot of fun. Really simple to do. Needed to use a different adhesive on that because that part is supposed to stay adhered to the card, so when you lift it up, it pulls it open. It was sponsored by Basic Gray, all of their things, and then we got this huge package from Basic Gray. Some little tool here, looks like a coffee filter cutout. All the flower dies and the buttons to go along with it. And this collection was from Saturday Morning. All of these are alphabet stickers on here. All of the letters and those different colors. Not sure if you can see it very well. And I do love me some Basic Gray. And I got the Saturday Morning paper collection. Let me get this cleared out of the way and I can share the next paper kit with you. I want to say those were the only 2 cards that we made, and then, which they took some time to do, because by the time you punched out your foam and you got everything together to work with this, it was a little bit of doing. But then she started passing out kits, and this one came from Julie Nutting, and if you're not familiar with her, she is the creator of those wonderful doll stamps from Prima. So we got 2 sticker sheet sets from her, and this paper pad from Julie Nutting, Belle V, not sure. But some pretty double-sided, very soft, very Victorian-esque papers. Yeah, I see some ugly ones in there I won't be using. I shouldn't say that. Now here's what I do when I get a paper that's like this. I just use it to back something else. And if it's a pattern, which I do happen to like this one, and if I have a stamp that's like circles or whatever, I just stamp over it, and it becomes great for a mixed media piece. So whatever I don't use a layout or on a card, it'll become part of a mixed media piece. I can rip it, tear it, use little bits of it just to punch it up. But that was a packet that we got. Now here is another one from Basic Gray, and it's the Cartabella collection, and this was included in it. And she was so sweet. I think it was Karen. She was giving away door prizes, and for all of those who didn't win a door prize, she gave us some other things, and I got another one of these. So I have 2 of these. That was really sweet of her. But I got the decorative paper tape, 15 feet of it, and these are some of the beautiful double-sided papers that are in here. Then, in addition to that, we got this gorgeous embossing folder, and there it is. And that's what it looks like. Looks like it's a compass rose on the back. And that is the Carta Bella collection, Old World Travel. Next card kit that came out of that class was from Pink Paisley, and this is Outfitters. And these are single-sided. And I think it's really rugged for outdoors. My son has a Boy Scout camping trip coming up. I have a disposable camera that I'm sending with him, and I told him please take lots of photos because I can use these to scrapbook for him. But this is Pink Paisley, and it's the Outfitters collection. And then you also get a lot of ephemera, 40 pieces of it, and there they are. And then you also get these stickers, and it's 200 pieces. So if you love camping, then this is a collection that you would probably adore. It's just being on the road and getting out there and having some fun, escaping from it all. Okay, and then the final card kit. And this final card kit is from hot off the press. I was surprised to see it. Delighted and surprised. So here we go. Of course, you get the Paper Wishes catalog, which I just love going through it because it's so much fun. And I know I'm on their mailing list. Don't know if I've gotten the latest one or not, but I just enjoy sitting and perusing all the new items that are out there. I may not get to go to CHA and watch all the videos, but I can go through Paper Wishes catalog because they do a great job. And if you've not watched any of their webisodes online, you need to catch them. They do a great job of exposing you to what's new and on the edge out there. So we got these 5 oval swing cards and envelopes. And now I do show you in one of my videos how you can make your own swing cards using your dies. But if you don't own those machines and you still want to make it happen, you can just purchase these. And I would say save one of these to use as a template, because with your craft knife you can create your own. Your craft knife and your scoreboard, you can make your own oval swing cards. And then we got the double pocket treat holder, and it looks like that. And if you go online to that particular webisode, or even if you just search for double pocket treat holder, the corresponding video will come up and they will walk you through how to do that. And this also reminds me of the bag from We Are Memory Keepers. And if you want to use some of that paper with it, because it is grease proof and food safe, that would be fabulous. So this is what we got in our final card kit class, and that was from We Are Memory Keepers. All in all, I would say this was a good class to take. We got a lot of goodies. The class cost a little more, but they did say you'd get something valued up to $85 and goodies. And I think we did. I learned how to make a shaker card using the Queen & Company. And I also was exposed to some things I probably never would have tried before. Some of those paper lines, I don't know if I would have gravitated to them. So again, this takes me out of my comfort zone and gives me something new to try. As always, thank you for joining me in the lab today. Please be sure to check out my blog at inkollusions.blogspot.com. Until then, cha-cha.